I'm gonna read their books. Right in the middle of the second page is when the murder happened. I'll take that as, yeah, I guess I gotta speed things up, and you ignore it as soon as you get in your car and go home. All right, back from another Writers Police Academy. It's always incredible when I go because I get not just new information and experience in police procedurals and techniques and so forth, but I'm also talking with other writers, and I'm talking with editors, and I'm talking with people that are really putting it in, and I find ways to improve my writing. And everybody keeps saying, you know, you keep talking about improving and improving and improving. When are you going to write? Well, you know, I have written, and I've written some good stuff, but it's not the best that I could be. And right now I'm working with a new editor who's given me some suggestions, and I really wasn't sure how to implement them. But being out there with other writers, Bruce Robert Coffin is one, even Catherine Ramsland, who does a lot more in the psychoanalytical, you know, looking at the psychology of killers and so forth. But even her style is kind of what my editors were talking about. And so my motivation is to switch gears from what I'm used to and get out of my comfort zone. Because I am very much a student of the classical film noir style of detective stories and the Agatha Christie style of mystery stories. And that doesn't work today. You know, it worked fine in the 30s and 40s and even up into the 60s. But things are a lot more fast-paced. And so where I thought I had rushed things in my latest manuscript by having the dead body show up on page 71, my editor said, is there any way you can make that happen a little earlier? I was saying, well, you know, that's too soon. But so I decided, all right, I like listening to Bruce Coffin talk. I like listening to these people talk. I'm going to read their books. And so I got Out of the Shadows, you know, Bruce Coffin's first work. I started reading it, and right in the middle of the second page is when the murder happened. Okay, I'll take that as, yeah, I guess I got to speed things up. So my motivation every time I come back from the WPA is carrying it with me, carrying it forward. You know, because I've gone to a lot of retreats, I've gone to a lot of, you know, different conferences and convergences and whatnot. You have a really great time. You sit around, you talk, you go, oh, that's really cool, and you ignore it as soon as you get in your car and go home. You know, once the final breakfast, the final breakout session is done, and I'm trying to not do that. And so for me this year, the motivation has really been to be a completely different author and a completely different person. And so here's to it.